Lena. Lena. Fuck that. Adam! Adam!
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's tough! Lena tells Adam she wants him to J.O. to her BBC scene.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What?
Bruh.
Let's run this intro, man. What's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy B, and we back in this mud with another video, man. We got No Jumper, man. Shout out to No Jumper, though, man. No Jumper fuck with us, we fuck with them.
Shit like that.
Over there on the main channel, B twice. But anyways, man, we got Lena tells Adam she wants him to J.O. to her BBC scene. J.O. I'm assuming like join on. That's what I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, so like first up foremost, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, this is an open relationship. It seems to be. Me personally, I'm not that type of guy with the open relationship. It's open on both ends, you know what I mean? So it get kind of a little crazy when it's open on both ends. You know what I'm saying? If it's open on the male end, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. But if it's open on the female end as well, then it's kind of like, all right, man, she fucking a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even want that no more. Facts. But anyway, we're gonna hop into this video. They got an interview together. I'm curious to seeing like how. Like what's his mindset behind this though? Like obviously he's cool with it, you know what I mean? But I'm just curious. I'm seeing like how, like I don't know, bro. This is crazy to me. Y'all get in the comments, drop your thoughts and opinions below. I'm always down there showing love. Hit that like button. Subscribe, click the bell, like turn notifications so you don't miss no bangers, man. Straight into it. Let's get it. We're gonna do the big stream, man.
Seen how viral it went.
I low-key feel like you're less mad because it's viral and you're like into being viral.
I will say that having seen how
would y'all be okay with your wife doing what, I believe that's his wife. Would y'all be okay with your wife doing what she did? Even if he was like, it's okay if you, would you be okay with your wife? You know what I'm saying? If she agreed to that, let me know in the comments. Like, you was to offer her that just to seeing where her mind was at. You was bullshitting the whole time. Let me know what y'all think.
Viral it went, it now seems kind of insane that I ever would have like potentially stood in the way of you doing this, just because this is obviously such an amazing thing for your career as well as mine. Like, we're not going to state dollar amounts, but even just like the money that I've made off of talking about this on YouTube and
probably
Snapchat
crazy,
has been kind of ridiculous. And
I already know.
Plug talk has been, yeah, that's a very weird framing, but the amount of additional signups that we've gotten on onlyplugtalk.com has been kind of insane.
Yeah.
Just seeing like how crazy this has been. And also like, it's a weird thing where like, at a certain point in my life, you're scared of like people shitting on you, or you want to avoid people shitting on you. And then at a point like right now, it's like, oh, I'm just getting so destroyed by people making fun of me that it's like, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't believe like bro should be made fun of. Is obviously his decision, is his how can I phrase this? It's his wife, you know what I'm saying? He allowing her to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's part of their relationship or whatnot. But you know, the social media gonna bash him. All the other people they gonna go crazy on him. Like at the end of the day, like I said, man, it's his relationship, his wife. He cool with it. That's all that matters. Facts.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like in my first or second year as an online person, shit bothered me a lot more. None of the comments about this have bothered me. People calling me a terrible person, terrible wife, whatever.
Right.
I don't take any of it, like even 1% of it seriously.
Well, there are definitely lines of things that people say that I don't like, though. When they bring your motherhood into it, that's one thing I don't like, because you are an amazing mother.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't bother me at all because I just I know it 100% does not affect how I am as a mother. And if you think that my kid is going to grow up and not judge daddy.
That is tough though. With the kid involved, kid go to school. I don't know. That can get real. That can get ugly quick. Especially if it's a female, it probably won't be as bad if he got a daughter. But if it's if he got a son or something, that can get crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
For all the things he did, but is gonna judge mommy. I'm not gonna raise that kind of kid who's gonna believe in that double standard.
I notice every conversation I have about it with people is they lay it out. They say, "Are you jealous? Are you mad? Whatever." We have that conversation, and then they basically kind of hit a wall because it's "Oh, you're two consenting adults, and you decided to do something kind of freaky." And in our case, on camera. Mm-hmm. So then they start doing the kid thing because there's nowhere else to go with it, because you can't blame me or you for doing something that we want to do, or
that's what I was just saying.
Doing whatever you want to do on camera. It's
we were
how can you be mad?
It, so it's we're supposed to stop now,
right?
I mean, we already did it. It's already out there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing is I notice a ton of dudes speak about it and talk about it as if this was happening to them, but their wives or girlfriends are not porn stars, and they're not if my girl had never been naked online, if we had never shared all these other.
So she was already previously a star, whatever you want to call her. She was already previously that. So look, what the issue is? We know we can't turn that into that. We know that.
Come on now.
You can't turn that into that.
Come on, man.
Talk about it as if this was happening to them, but their wives or girlfriends are not porn stars, and they're not if my girl had never been naked online, if we had never shared all these other girls or whatever, then would I find it so shocking that I wouldn't even be able to imagine it? Yeah, probably. But the same way that
niggas be on Channel 9 News for strangling dog. That nigga be on Channel 9, dog. Fox, dog, for strangling hoes, some shit like that, went crazy, and he ain't know about it. That would be wild.
Numb to seeing me fuck other girls. At a certain point, it just started to feel like it wasn't that big a deal. Now, obviously, it was a deal. It was definitely something, because especially maybe the day after, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse where I was just a little bit sick to my stomach of
it was
just
a lot of this. I didn't know what mood I was going to get you in for a few days there.
Yeah. And I mean, even when I was telling Destiny and Crip Mac, which was about the weirdest audience I could have possibly had for it. When I told you I was going to talk about it with them, you're just are you serious?
I was why are you going to, I had not planned on talking about the scene until closer to the time it was going to come out. And then you were it was you needed therapy. You're I'm going to go into the office and I'm going to talk to Crip Mac and Destiny about it.
No, yeah. At a certain point, I was just listen, if I have to talk about it, I'm just going to talk about it on the podcast. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to act like it's not happening. I'm just going to talk about it. And Destiny is probably one of the best people I could have the conversation with. Crip Mac, maybe not so much. His first thing he said was,
shout out to Fresh
I know you was mad, huh? So it's immediately he's kind of writing the narrative for me.
I mean, I feel there was times where you got mad at me, but I feel it's part of it is we were learning each other's boundaries.
Yeah.
I came home and maybe was a little too honest with you, but you were asking me a lot of questions.
Right.
And I didn't know how to not answer your questions.
Right.
So yeah.
And now that I've seen bits and pieces of the video as well, that's what's kind of weird too, is realizing the whole world seems to have decided that being a cuck is a bad thing, or that your girl getting fucked by someone else is a bad thing. I don't.
Got to stop you right there, brother. For y'all particular relationship, if you cool with it, you cool with it. For the average or the normal human being or relationships, yeah, niggas not gonna be cool with that. That right there, niggas not gonna be cool with that. A small minority of people gonna be with the open relationship joint, cool with that girl getting banged or whatever by another person. But being on camera, it kind of makes it 10 times worse. But like I said, she was already in that field already, which I didn't know. So hey, that was new to me. But hey, seems like he's not stressing it. She's not stressing it. So
Oh no, I'm not like I was not horrified by it. I'm
The
not,
internet
like,
be applying
upset by it.
pressure.
I'm not gonna say that this is gonna be something that I'm gonna be fucking pounding my dick to, but
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh man, hold on, bring that desktop back. Hell no, that would be crazy. That'd be real crazy if you did that. Facts.
Hope you jerk
yeah.
off.
See, you said that last night. Is that you are really turned on by the idea of me seeing it and enjoying it?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? I didn't know that was going to be one of the effects of this.
I don't know, because I know that you think it's hot. We've had more sex since I fucked Jason than we usually have in like a month.
I got an abrasion on my dick from fucking you too much.
Every time we talk about it, you get a boner, and then we have sex.
I know. And
I feel like you're trying to assert your dominance over the fact that I had sex with somebody else, but it's still like part of it turns you on. Like, oh, she fucked someone else.
Oh no, man. Oh no, what? That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Me personally, it's over. But he gave her the consent, so yeah, I mean,
This is hot.
but
There's
me
something about it
personally,
where when you know your girl is not fucking anybody else, which at this point and after 7 years, I feel quite confident that you're not going to run off and cheat on me. It creates like a little bit of competition in your mind.
now that right there. Say if they get it, say they get it in an argument or something. I feel like that right there kind of like open the doors. Like I already done did it, or maybe in his mind, maybe he was like she already done did it once, but with my consent. She probably do it without my consent next time. Like if they was like upset with one another or something like that. I feel like that can go both ways. So I don't know about that one right there, Adam.
Even not knowing necessarily like how much you enjoyed it or how great it was or whatever, it's still kind of like, like that competition thing. That's like a real biological thing. Like, no, I want to beat it up.
I told Adam that he can have anal the day the podcast, the scene comes out.
Yeah, well, we were already talking about scheduling the anal, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
not
I'm
like
like,
purely
you
for
get
that,
it
right?
on this day specifically.
Well, I think that is good because
A good consolation prize
I mean, even
for all the memes everyone's gonna make about
even
it.
before you did it though, I told you, I'm like, listen, right after you do this around that time period, I'm like, I need you to be very loving with me. We need to be having sex. Like we can't like this just can't be like a
I think it would have crushed him. It just came to me too, like while he got to chatting and shit. This right here would have crushed him. If like she ain't throwing it back the same. She kind of like, it's yo shit alright now. Like that right there would be real scary. That would be spooky for a nigga. For real, that would be real spooky for a nigga, bro. Like you don't want to be in that situation, bro. I'm gonna let you know that.
time period where you're like, no, I'm not really in the mood.
Oh yeah, you told me I could
know what
never
I'm
come home
saying?
from fucking someone else, no matter how broken or destroyed I might be. I have to fuck you too. And
I like it. You're making it sound kind of like weird there, but
no, but like, I mean, I get it. It's
Nah, bro. Hey, got me about to remove my headphones from hearing this cornball shit right here, dog.
why deny you
What
for
the
someone else?
I need
you
to
know?
have my ego satiated in that moment, especially given
So
that
it seems like he's cool with it, but he's not really cool with it. That's what I'm getting. It's like he's okay with it, but he's not really cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the social media backlash.
like I just didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, and as you saw, it took me a couple of days to like wrap my head around it.
Yeah. Do you feel like every day it's less of a big deal to you?
Yeah, at this point, I really don't care at all. Although everybody reacting to the tape, that may be.
Oh, I'm nervous.
That may be like a test of my mental resolve, but also like I'm at the point now where
We're not
I
watching
haven't
that.
even been looking at my Twitter mentions because it's just so much that I just like I
You're having a lot of
can't.
fun on
Like
there.
yesterday, I posted a picture of Bradley Martin holding you and me going like that. It was like a joke thing from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
and that got 30,000 likes and like 8 million views on the tweet or
People
whatever.
like you as a fake cuck.
Well, I don't know if they like it so much as they're like observing it and they're kind of fascinated by
I
it.
was looking embarrassed when you posted that picture. I was like, don't bring poor Bradley into this.
But you can really see it in your face that you're like, like you were so uncomfortable with even like being in his arms in that photo.
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty funny.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That
500K.
means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K.
Adam a cool ass dude, man. Shout out to Adam though.
Shit like that.
He a cool ass dude, man. But anyways, man, that was pretty much my take on it. You know what I'm saying? He was chatting up with his wife about the whole BBC joint, man. The sex scene or whatever his wife had with old dude. I don't know his name. I don't know the nigga name. But anyways, man, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Would you allow your wife if you like? You know what I'm saying? If you was in it doesn't really. If it's like open relationship, like would you allow her, or would it just be open on your end and then, or would it be open on both ends? Let me know, because if it's open on both ends, you're gonna be pretty much in the same situation. It's just probably not gonna be on film. But get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. I'm always down there showing love. That being said, be sure to check out one of the videos at the end of the screen, because it's definitely a banger. Oh no, I would miss it if I was you, man. I catch y'all next video, bro. Good Lord,
Come
that was
on,
crazy.
man.